So what if you could find the hidden patterns that literally run your life? The ones that dictate your successes, your failures, and even your creativity? Well, today, we're going to do just that. We're going to build what you can think of as your life's black box, a personal AI system that analyzes your day-to-day and gives you insights that are anything but generic.
You know, this whole system, it kicks off with one simple but really powerful rule from the writer Ma Boyong. He realized that to truly understand himself, he had to stop journaling about his feelings and start logging objective facts. It's a total shift in mindset. No drama, just pure data.
And that really gets to the core question, right? Just think about it for a second. Your daily actions, the conversations you have, the ideas that pop into your head, all of that creates this massive personal data set. But the thing is, without the right tools, all the incredible insights hiding in that data just stay invisible.
So why did Ma Boyong make this radical change? Well, as a writer hitting his mid-career, he was dealing with a few things. First, his memory was starting to feel leaky, which made social stuff kind of awkward. He also really wanted to build up his knowledge in a more systematic way. And he needed to look at his own life objectively, without all the emotional baggage. So he decided to create what he called a social error log.
And the results? They were absolutely transformative. His journal basically became an external brain, fighting off that memory decay. All those little facts he collected started compounding, building up into this huge, hidden knowledge asset. And because he was focusing on data instead of drama, he could finally see himself with total clarity.
Now, the AI system we're about to build isn't just based on one person's idea. Oh no. It's actually a hybrid, a mashup of the philosophies of two incredibly meticulous thinkers, the writer Ma Boyong and the scientist Alexander Lyubishchev.
And here you can really see the difference in their approaches. Ma Boyong, he went for breadth. He was all about capturing the what. Every single book he read, every meal he ate, every person he met. Lyubishchev, on the other hand, he went for depth. For 56 years, he meticulously tracked how long every single activity took. It's wild. And guess what? We're going to combine both.
Okay, so we've got the philosophy down. Now it's time to talk about the engine. Let's walk through the exact 5-step AI workflow that takes these incredible ideas and turns them into your very own personal intelligence system.
All right, step 1, and honestly, this might be the most important one. Make collecting your data absolutely effortless. Don't wait till the end of the day to try and remember everything. No. Use a voice-to-text app on your phone. Capture everything the moment it happens. A random thought you have on a walk, a quick summary after a meeting. The lower the friction, the better your data's going to be.
So, what do you do with all those messy, raw voice notes? Well, next you just feed them to an AI. And with the right set of instructions, that AI becomes your personal data processor. It cleans up all your scattered thoughts and automatically organizes them into a neat, structured daily report.
And this right here, this prompt is the magic wand for step 2. It is the exact instruction you give the AI. You're telling it, hey, you are my private data manager. And then you tell it to categorize your day, perfectly blending Lyubishchev's time tracking with Ma Boyong's fact logging. It's brilliant.
Now this next part is absolutely crucial. Don't just ask a generic AI to analyze your life. You know what you'll get? Generic advice. So before you do anything else, you have to educate your AI. You're going to use its own research capabilities to build these documents based on world-class theories. You're essentially creating a set of expert brains.
So for example, instead of just asking, how can I be more productive, you'd have the AI create a performance framework by blending the work of all these experts, people who are masters of time tracking, neurobiology, flow states, and deep work. You're basically giving your AI a PhD in performance.
Okay, now you get to assemble your team. Using features like projects or custom agents in whatever AI tool you're using, you create separate, specialized AIs. Seriously, think of it like hiring a private board of directors for your life, where every single member is a world-class expert in one specific field.
So your setup might look something like this. You could have a performance lab project that's armed with that efficiency framework we just talked about. Then a second brain project that's using your knowledge framework. And maybe even a psychology clinic trained on Jungian analysis. Each one has its own specific job.
And finally, we get to the payoff. With your expert board all assembled and trained up, you just feed it your structured journal data and ask for a deep dive analysis. You're not talking to a generic chatbot anymore. You are consulting a specialist.
So, what kind of results can you actually expect from all this? This is where things get really, really cool.
You are now effectively running your own personal intelligence agency, and all of the intel is about you.
Your performance coach might spit out an insight just like this one. And you see, it's not generic advice, right? It's a data-driven diagnosis. It connects your late-night scrolling directly to a 40% drop in focus, all based on that neurobiology framework you gave it. It might even point out that you're scheduling your toughest meetings right when your energy is at its lowest.
Or maybe your knowledge architect notices you're learning about AI and history, but completely separately. It diagnoses a silo effect and then gives you a concrete, actionable step to fix it. It helps you move from just collecting information to actually building new mental models. That's a game changer.
So when you boil it all down, this system doesn't just give you one AI assistant. No way. It gives you a whole specialized advisory board. You get a performance coach, a knowledge strategist, a psychologist, all of them armed with expert-level theories, and all of them focused entirely on your life's data.
All right, let's bring this all home. Let's do a quick recap of the core operating system for activating your own life's black box.
It really all comes down to this four-part methodology. First is sensing. That's step one, just capturing your data with zero friction. Then you have researching and structuring. That's where you do steps 2, 3, and 4, cleaning your data, building those expert knowledge bases, and then assembling your specialist AI consultants. And finally, you get to mining. That's step 5, the big payoff, where you get those incredible specialist-level insights and advice.
Which, brings us to one last thought. Your life, right now, is broadcasting an incredible amount of data. With a system like this, you finally have the tools to tune in, to decode the signals, and to discover the secrets that are hidden inside. So, the only question left is, what are you going to find?